keep getting better and better, you know. So we're working on it. We're improving. Yeah.
I'll add still better than mine.
That is true. That is that's true. But I mean, it's nice. I like it. It's fitting for you.
I gave up the ghost.
Gave it up. Damn.
Phil, could you just walk us through everything that happened? The last fight week, obviously, last minute change and everything. The fight didn't go forward. We got on this card. Can you just tell us the behind the scenes process in your side of that whole situation?
A few weeks ago I was supposed to fight Duran, but Duran, something happened, some illness. I don't know. I don't really know the specifics of what happened to him. But then they called me short notice with the Curtis. It was like a day replacement or something like that. And I just feel like for me as an athlete and to him as an opponent, I feel like I want to put my best performance out in there in the cage. It's easy, yeah, sure, I could have went in there, just went out there, boom, take down, but that's not how I want to fight, I want to put on good performances, I don't want to be one of these guys who just have to run and rush a takedown. So I like to analyze my opponent. I like to study him a little more. And I like them to sit there with 2 weeks or 3 weeks knowing they're going to have to fight me, and they're watching my films, and they're watching me on Instagram, and they're watching me train. I don't want some guy who's just going to like, oh, well, if I lose, I'm a debut guy. I have nothing to lose. No, I want you to sit there and watch me train, watch my Instagram, watch me train as hard as possible, and get those nerves that, like, this dude's probably going to knock me out. So that too.
Yeah, and I think in your position in particular, I think some fans expect you guys to just be willing to fight anyone, anytime, anywhere. But you worked so hard to get to the UFC and had the ups and downs. It makes sense that you didn't want to jeopardize it in that moment. Is that kind of coming into the line of thinking as well?
Yeah, like we're at the pinnacle of sport, and 1 loss, 2 losses, boom, you be gone. You know what I mean? Like it's dog eat dog in the sport. So of course you want to take the right steps, and you guys know my journey. You know how long it took to get here. Tough, and then ultimate fighter, then contender getting knocked out, and I'm here now, and I want to do it right. I want that world title, and I need that world title. So I got to do everything right in my power that I see fit to become a world champion.
Yeah, and we had Chris here earlier, and he said obviously he would have liked to fight on that date, but he's like, maybe Phil is a mad genius because here we are fighting on this card in Madison Square Garden in front of fans and everything. So, like, do you see obviously the positive side of not choosing to fight a few weeks ago?
Yeah, of course. We're on the biggest card now. He's welcome. We're on the biggest card. MSG, we're going to have tons of eyes watching us, tons of eyes watching me get my victory. So if you look at the way it played out, yeah, I think I made the right move.
And what do you expect out of him? He's a guy that I think wasn't supposed to be here to a degree, and happened very late in his career. He said, he knows he's not going to have a 10-year UFC run, so he wants to make the most of the short time. So are you expecting a guy who's very aggressive, desperate to a degree? What are you thinking in the cage?
What am I expecting from Chris Curtis? I'm expecting he's going to be tough. You know what I mean? He's got a lot of fights. He's a veteran, if not in the UFC, but he's still a veteran. But I know he's one of the guys here for the fight kit, you know what I mean? And I'm here to be world champion, and I'm send him on his way. He's gonna have his fight kit. He's gonna be happy, but like I'm coming to get the knockout and the finish.
Phil, are you over here? Yeah, are you a fan of like New York sports? Because obviously you grew up in Bergen County, right over here. Did you ever think about kind of being in the Garden and competing like this? Because this isn't your first time competing here either.
Yeah, of course. The Garden is the mecca of this sports. And I've been to like a basketball game or two, but like you said, like being MSG is just another dream come true. And on the biggest stage with the biggest sport, it's just amazing to me. So I'm really blessed, fortunate, and happy to be here.
Are you gonna have any friends and family in town? Because obviously it's very close.
Yeah, of course. I got tons of people coming. The No Hype tour, everyone's coming, so it's gonna be good. It's gonna be fun.
Right on.